Today we're going to explore images into layers, and this is a fairly easy little tip that you can work with. You can take any image and do what we're going to do here, make it into layers so that your project can be more on the 3D side. So first thing you want to do, of course, is pick an image. So we're going to go over to the images here. And we're more interested in free images. I mean, there are things like butterflies. Let's just grab this, for example, and we can view all of them here. Look at these beautiful butterflies that you can work with. There's more to explore here. Just grab this one out of the way. I'm going to delete it because I don't want to. Those three are okay. I'm going to view all on the butterflies and see if I can find one that I really want to use. Something that is fairly simple. Now I've got this one, so let me get rid of this off my desktop first. I want something fairly simple, yet something I can play with and make layers. So this one looks not too bad. Just grab it. And I think that's one we can work with. So that came from just here on the more to explore, and of course you can go deeper and deeper. We can view all the things that are similar to that one, so it allows you to pick out things that are similar and maybe not as many pieces and parts to cut out. And I see something, actually this one might be a lot simpler to work with. There we go. I found one I like. So let's go ahead and start using this to making an image into a layer. I will just get rid of my text off the screen. Now, I want to make a butterfly that's flapping its wings. It has 2 or 3 different colors involved, and it has the ability to do a 3D layer that I can just put these butterflies on different things that I'm working with, and that's the important part. So I'm just going to close my images. You can close it with the little arrow here, or you can simply click on images and it will go away. Now, first things first, I always like to take a copy, move it off to the side, because if I play around with it and I find I need to do something different with it, I will be able to do so. So the first thing we want to do with this particular butterfly is we want to create a background in a color that will work. So let's start by changing the color. We've got a light purple here, so let's go a nice dark purple. That's perfect. So let's go over to the contour now. You see the contour button at the bottom here. And all I'm going to do is hide all contours, and it takes all of these items here. I could have clicked on them one at a time. And then I'm going to click the little X here, and now I've got a beautiful background I'm going to work with. Now I have my original here. So I'm going to hold down the Alt key, and of course I'm going to use one at the top. But I'm going to come here next because it still has a contour on it, and I'm going to take a copy of it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch on the one that is on the top, and you can see it here. And I'm going to change its color. What color is going to go well with that purple? Maybe let's go a bright orange. I'm going to click on contour here, and I'm going to decide what I want to have as orange. We'll say perhaps I just want this piece and this piece to be orange. And now I can click on my X, and of course now the purple will show through as I put it on top. Let me just move my little copy over here. Now here's the trick with this. I've got the back layer. I already know what's showing through. So I want to be able to take some extra pieces of the contour up here without affecting this. Now if I used this, I would have to figure out and click on things and click on things. Well, I don't want to do that. I want to make my life a lot easier. So I am going to make a copy of this. I'm holding my Alt key down. For some reason, it comes in behind, so I'm just going to leave that one in behind here. Now, this one already has 2 of the holes that we put in the back. So I know I want to leave those alone, but I want to change my contour and add perhaps another color. So let's click on contour. We already see the ones we picked. Now, I'm going to, of course, change the color of the top one, but not right now. So let's click on the two top ones here. So now we can see everything that we have picked. And I'm going to click OK. Now let's change the color of this to a nice, let's make it gold. And I'm going to be able to put that over top. And as you can see, I've got two colors showing through now. Now perhaps I want the gold to show through on the next one. So I want all of the pieces showing through. So all I need to do this time is take the duplicate that I made. I'm going to arrange it and bring it to the front. And I'm simply going to place it over top. And now you have a butterfly with all of these different layers. Now I have a duplicate over here, and the reason I always keep those is because if I make a mistake, I'm going to have it. So I'm just going to turn it off and leave it in the background because I can always come back to this. Now let's just grab this and align it to center. Now when I cut out all these layers, this is exactly what I'm going to see. Now you'll notice the yellow is up here as well, which is absolutely perfect. So when it cuts out, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 layers that work perfectly. The key here is work from the back forward so that you're not trying to figure out exactly what you took apart. So let's just review what we did here. I'm just going to move these ones out of the way. We started off by having a complete contour, everything hidden. The next layer, we contoured it and allowed these two pieces to show through. So with those two pieces showing through, we duplicated that, brought this one on top, and added a couple of more places for it to go. And then finally, we took our original and put it back on top. So I hope you have a lot of fun with this, are able to take some shapes and images and start layering them so you get a lot of 3D. I hope you really enjoyed this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much.